the tale of Sweeney Todd. His skin was pale and his eye was odd. He shaved the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. He trod a path that few had trod, did Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
Kept a shop in London town, a fancy life's renown.
And was if none of their souls were saved, they went to their maker impeccably shaved.
My Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
Swing your razor, my Sweeney, hold it to the sky. Freely flows the blood of those who mourn lies.
His needs were few, his room was bare. A lava bow and a fancy chair.
A log of suds and a leather straw.
An apron, a towel, a pail, and a mop.
For meanness he deserves a nod to Sweeney Todd.
The demon barber of Fleet Street. Sweeney was smooth, Sweeney was subtle, Sweeney would blink and rasp was subtle. Sweeney was him, he was Sweeney. Sweeney right, Sweeney was smooth, Sweeney was subtle, Sweeney was blink and rasp was subtle. Sweeney was Sweeney, 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 Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. He served a dark and vengeful God. He served a dark and vengeful God. But half the men will dance the play, and he wouldn't want us to give it away. Not Sweeney. Not Sweeney Todd. The demon barber of Fleet Street.
I have sailed the world, beheld its wonders, from the Dardanelles to the mountains of Peru. But there's no place like London. I feel home again. I could hear the city bells ring whatever I would do.
No, there's no place like London.
Mr. Todd, sir?
You are young. Life has been kind to you. You will learn. And you see, here we go our several ways. Farewell, Anthony. I will not soon forget the good ship Bountiful, nor the young man who saved my life.
There's no cause to thank me for that, sir. It would have been a poor Christian indeed who have spotted you pitching and tossing on that raft and not given the alarm.
There's many a Christian would have done just that and not lost a wink's sleep for it either.
Songs for a miserable woman on a miserable chilly morning. Thank you, sir. Thank you. How would you like a little muff, dear? A little jig, a little bounce around the bush? Wouldn't you like to push me parsley? You looks to me, dear, like you've got plenty there to push. Songs for a pitiful woman. What's got wonder to split me muff, Mr. Will go jiggly.
Oh, my son, to the devil with you!
Arms, for a beautiful woman.
Pardon me, sir, but there's no need to fear the likes of her. She was only a half-crazed beggar woman. London's full of them.
Beg your indulgence, boy. My mind is far from easy, for in these once familiar streets I feel the chill of ghostly shadows everywhere. Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive.
Farewell, Anthony.
Mr. Todd, before we part...
What is it?
Well, I've honored my promise never to question you. Whatever brought you to that sorry shipwreck is your affair. And yet, in the many weeks of the voyage home, I've come to think of you as a friend. And if trouble lies ahead for you in London, if you need help or money,
No! There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it, and its morals aren't worth what a pig could spit, and it goes by the name of London. At the top of the hole sit a privileged few, making mock of the vermin in the lower zoo, turning beauty into filth and greed. I too have sailed the world, beheld its wonders, for the cruelty of men is as wondrous as Peru. But there's no place like London. There was a barber and his wife, and she was beautiful. A foolish barber and his wife, she was his reason and his life, and she was beautiful, and she was virtuous, and he was naive. There was another man who saw that she was beautiful, a pious vulture of the law, who with a gesture of his claw removed the barber from his plate. Then there was nothing but to wait, and she would fall, so soft, so young, so lost, and oh so beautiful.
And the lady, sir? Did she succumb?
Oh, that was many years ago. I doubt if anyone would know. Now leave me, Anthony, I'm begging you. There's somewhere I must go, and something I must find out. Now and alone.
But surely we'll meet again before I'm off to Plymouth.
If you wish, you may well find me. Around Fleet Street, I wouldn't wonder.
Well, until then, Mr. Todd.
There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it, and it's filled with people who fill with shit.
Customer! dear, on the floor. There's worse things than that down there. That's me, boy.
Isn't that a room up there over the pie shelf? If times are so hard, why don't you rent it out? That should bring in something.
Up there? Oh, no one will go near it. People think it's haunted. You see, years ago, something happened up there. Something not very nice. There was a barber and his wife, and he was beautiful. A proper artist with a knife. But they transported him for life, and he was beautiful. Barker. His name was Benjamin Barker.
Transported, you say? What was his crime?
Foolishness. He had this wife, you see. Pretty little thing, silly little nit, had her chance for the world on the screen. Poor thing. Poor thing. There were these two, you see, who wanted her like mad. One of them a judge, one of them a beadle. Every day they nudge and they'd wheedle. Still she wouldn't budge from her needle. Too bad, pure thing. So they merely shipped the poor blighter off, stuff they did, leaving her with nothing but grief and a year-old kid. Did she use her head even then? No, no, God forbid. Poor fool. Ah, but there was worse yet to come. Poor thing. Joanna. That's what the baby's name was. Pretty little Joanna.
Go on.
My, you do like a good story, don't you? Well, Beetle calls on her all polite. Poor thing, poor thing. The judge, he tells her is all contrite. He blames himself for her dreadful plight. She must go straight to his house tonight. Poor thing, poor thing. Of course, when she goes there, poor thing, the habit is full of its masks. There's no watching herself there, poor thing, she wanders home empty and drinks, poor thing. The judge has repented, she thinks, poor thing. Oh, where is Judge Turpin, she asks. He was there, all right, only not so contrite. Was in no match for such craft, you see, and every word in his role. They figured she'd have to be done, you see, so all of them put her in one hustle. Poor
Would no one have mercy on her?
So it is you, Benjamin Barker.
Not Barker! Not Barker! Todd now! Sweeney Todd. Where is she?
So changed. Good God, man, what did they do to you?
Where is my wife? Where's Lucy?
Oh, she poisoned herself. Arsenic from the apothecary on the corner. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen to me.
My daughter?
Joanna, he's got her.
He? Judge Turpin?
Oh, even he had a conscience tucked away, I suppose. Adopted her like his own. You could say it was good luck for her, almost.
15 years sweating in that living hell on a trumped-up charge. 15 years thinking that perhaps I might come home to a loving wife and child. Let them quake in their boots, Judge Turpin and the Beadle, for their hour has come.
You're going to get him? You? A bleed little nobody for runaway convict, don't make me laugh. You'll never get his iron mightiness, nor the Beadle neither, not in a million years. You got any money? Hey, you got any money?
No money.
Then how are you going to live even?
I'll live. If I have to sweat in the sewers or the plague hospital, I'll live and I'll have them.
You poor thing. Poor thing. Oh, wait! sewers of the plague hospital. When they come for the little girl, I hit 'em. Who knows, I thought. Maybe the silly blight will be back someday and need 'em. Cracked in the head, wasn't I? Times as bad as they are. I could have got 5, maybe 10 quid for 'em any day. See? You can be a barber again. My, them handles is chased silver, ain't they?
These are my friends. See how they glisten. See this one shine. How he smiles in the light. My friend, my clever friend. Speak to me, friend. Whisper, I'll listen. I know you've been locked out of sight all these years. Like me, my friend. But I've come home to find you waiting. Home, and we're together, and we'll do wonders, won't we? Come now, my friend.
I'm your friend.
Come, let me hold.
If you only knew,
Now
Mr. Todd,
inside
Mr. Todd,
you
your warm in my hand.
My friend, my faithful friend.
Reason of goodness for you I did.
Rest now, my friend.
Never you fear,
Soon
Mr.
I'll
Todd.
unfold.
You can move in here, Mr. Todd. Splendors you never had dreamed all your days will be
My
yours.
lucky friend.
I'm your friend.
Till now your shine was merely silver.
Silver's good enough for me.
Friends, you shall drip rubies. You'll soon drip precious rubies.
At last, my arm is complete again.
With your razor eyes singing, hear it singing, yes. Sink it in the rosy skin of righteousness.
His voice was soft, his manner mild.
He seldom laughed, but he often smiled.
He's seen how civilized men behave. He never forgot and he never forgave.
Not singing,
Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
how are they today?
Hungry as so wise, Miss China.
Greenfinch and Lady Twin, Nightingale, Blackbird, how is it to sing? Oh, can you jubilate, sitting in cages, never taking breath? Outside the sky, it's midnight, just beyond the bars. How can you remain staring at the rain, blinded by those stars?
what you see up there in those trees. Oh, won't you give me a chance? Who would sail to Spain for all its wonders, when in Kearney's lane lies the greatest wonder yet? Ah, miss, look at you, pale and ivory skinned. Oh, look at you, looking so sad, so queer. Promise not to retreat to the darkness back of your window, not till you look down here. Look at me. Look at me. Whose house this is?
That's the great Judge Turpin's house there.
And the young lady who resides there?
Ah, that's Joanna, his pretty little ward. But don't you go trespassing there, young man. Not if you value your hide. Temper there, and it's a good whipping for ya, or any other youth with mischief on his mind. Hey, hoy, sailor boy, want it snugly arbored. Open the gates, but knock it straight. I see it list to starboard.
Oh, here, take it, be off you all! Which one sings the sweetest?
All's the same, sir. 6 pints and treat for the price.
He sings bravely, but why does he batter his wings so wildly against the bars?
We blinds 'em, sir. That's what we always does. Blinds 'em and not knowing day from night. They sing, and sing without stopping. Pretty little creatures. Take pleasure in the bird, sir.
On this or any other neighbor street, you will rue the day you were born. Is that plain enough speaking for you?
But sir, I swear to you, there was nothing in my heart but the most respectful...
Dispose of him.
Oh dear, I knew.
You heard his worship.
Friend, I have no fight with you.
Get the gist of it, friend? Next time must be your neck. Joanna, if I were to think you encouraged this young rogue...
Oh, Father, I hope always to be obedient to your commands.
Dear child, how sweet you look in that light muslin gown.
Dark
him over there?
Oh, yes, dear. He's always here Thursdays.
Hair cutter, barber, tooth puller to His Royal Majesty, the King of Naples.
I'm Italian. All the rage he is.
Not for long.
Mr. T, you really think you can do it?
Oh, by tomorrow they'll all be flocking to me like sheep to be shorn.
Oh, no, look! The beetle! He's your backfed!
So much for them.
But what? He recognizes you! I don't be there!
I will do what I set out to do, woman.
Oops! Sorry, dear, I'm sure. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? You wake every morning and shave and despair to discover your pillow is covered with hair. But I'm not to be there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from now on you can wake him with these. Then you never again have a worry or care. I'll show you a miracle one is rare. Gentlemen, you are about to see something which rose from the dead. On the top of my head was Pirelli's miracle elixir. This had been the truth, sir, true. Was it fixer? Didn't it fixer? Just like an elixir ought to do. How about a bottom mister on the cost of penny guarantee? Good tester,
You don't need Alice.
does Pirelli stimulate the growth, sir? You can have my oath, sir, 'tis unique. Rub a minute, stimulate a minute, soon you'll have to spin it once a week. Penny buys a bottle guarantee. Penny buys a bottle guarantee. What you think? Leave us nothing but smells, does it? Gently dab it, gets to be a habit. Soon there'll be enough, sir, somebody can grab it. See the chap with hair like jellies. You can tell he's Pirelli.
Let me buy a bottle, mate.
Pardon me, ma'am, what's that awful stench?
Are we standing here in open trench? Pardon me, sir, what's that awful stench? Pirelli's miracle elixir. Anything what's elixir, smooth sprouts, curls. Try Pirelli's when they see a fixer. They can have your fixer on the girl. How about a bottle
What is
mixer?
this?
What is this, sir?
Smells like
Smells like food. Will you touch it inside with you, dear?
Finish with me.
Pirelli's activate your roots, sir.
Keep it off your boots, sir. It's right.
Don't get Pirelli! Pirelli's use a bottle of it. Ladies seem to love it. Flies do too. Pirelli's miracle elixir, crawl in a wixer, then some buzz. Pirelli's gonna make a mixer, like a good elixir always does. Trust Pirelli's, look at her fixer, fix it in the mixer, don't hold the grip. Just Pirelli's miracle elixir, gotta do the trick, sir. What about the money? Gotta click, sir.
What about the money? Where's the Pirelli? Don't get Pirelli. What about the money? Where's the Pirelli? Where's the Pirelli?
Time to him.
I am Enrico Pirelli, the king of the barbers, the barber of kings. He wants your more good day. I blow you a kiss. And I, so famous Pirelli, I wish you to know who has the nerve to say my elixir is piss. Oh, sense.
Are you? I am Mr. Sweeney Todd, and I have opened a bottle of Pirelli's elixir, and I say to you, it is nothing but an errant fraud, concocted from piss and ink.
He's right. Food! Better throw your money down the sewers! Yeah! Never mind that, ladies and gentlemen. Who's to be the first for a magnificent...
And furthermore, I have service to no kings, and yet I wager that I can shave a cheek and pull a tooth with 10 times more dexterity than any street mountebank. You see these razors?
The finest in England.
I lay them against 5 pounds that you are no match for me. Do you hear me, sir? Either accept my challenge or reveal yourself as a sham.
Bravo! Bravo!
These are indeed fine razors. Instruments like this, once seen, cannot soon be forgotten. And
And a fine extractor, too. You wagered this against the £5, sir?
I do.
Ha ha! You hear this foolish man. Watch and see how he will regret his folly. £5 apiece.
Friends, neighbors, who's for a free shave?
Oh, me, Mr. Todd, sir. Me, Mr. Todd, sir.
Fine, fetch me a chair.
Boy, brings it in, brings it down. Quick!
Will Beetle Bamford be the judge?
Glad as always to oblige my friends and neighbors. Are you ready?
Ready?
Ready.
The fastest, smoothest shave is the winner.
Now, signorini, signori, we mix out the lather, but first you gather around, signorini, signori, you looking a man who have had the glory to share with the Pope, Mr. Sweeney, whoever, I beg your pardon, will probably say, was only a cardinal, no! It was the Pope! To shave on the face, to pull at a tooth, require the grace, and not the brute. For if you slip, you nick the skin, you clip at the chin, you rip at the lip a bit, and that's the throat. To shave the face, or even a part, without it smart, require the heart, it take all the art. I show you a chart. I study a starting in my youth. To cut the hair, to trim the beard, to make the bristle clean like a whistle. This is from early infancy, the talent given to me by God. It take the skill, it take the brains, it take the will, and to take the praise. It take the pace, it take the grace. The winner is Todd.
Smooth as a baby's ass!
Sir, I bow to his skill, far better than my own.
The £5.
Here, sir. And may the good Lord smile on you. Until we meet again. Come, boy. Signore, verissima signorina. Buongiorno. Buongiorno a tutti.
Who'd have thought it, dear? You pulled it off!
Oh, sir, Mr. Todd, sir, do you have an establishment of your own?
He certainly does. Sweetie Todd's tonsorial parlor above my big pie shop on Fleet Street.
Mr. Todd, strange, sir, but it seems your face is known to me.
Him? Oh, that's a laugh! Him being me uncle's cousin and just arrived from Birmingham yesterday.
But already, sir, I have heard the Beetle Bamford spoken of with great respect.
Well, sir, I do try my best for my neighbors. Fleet Street, above your pie shop, man?
That's it, sir.
Well then, Mr. Todd, you will surely see me there before the week is out.
You will be welcome, Beetle Bamford, and I guarantee to give you, without a penny's charge, the closest shave you will ever know.
Sweetie pondered, Sweeney planned like a perfect machine. He planned.
Barbing the hook.
Setting it up for the beetle to snap.
Slyly courted him, Sweeney did. Set a sort of a scene he did.
Laying the trail, showing the traces.
Letting you lead to higher places.
Laying the trail, showing the traces. Letting it lead to higher places. Laying the trail, showing the traces.
Father,
Joanna, I trust you haven't been near the window again.
hardly, dear father, when it has been shuttered and barred these last 3 days.
How right I was to insist on such a precaution. For once again he has come, that conscienceless young sailor. 10 times has he been driven from my door, and yet. How sweet you look in that light muslin gown.
'Tis nothing but an old dress, father.
But fairer on your form than wings on an angel. Oh, if I were to think,
Think what, dear father?
if I were to think that you encouraged this young rogue.
I, a maid trained from the cradle to find in modesty and obedience the greatest of all virtues. Dear father, when have you ceased to warn me of the wickedness of men?
Venal young men of the street with only one thought in their heads. But there are men of greater and far higher breed. I have one in mind for you.
You have.
A gentle man who would guide you through the sober warmth of womanhood. A husband, a protector, and yet an ardent lover too. It is a man who through all these years has surely earned your affection.
You? Arms, arms, for a desperate woman.
Arms, arms, how many times have I told you? I'm no less trash from the guy hanging around the establishment.
Not just a penny, dear, or a pie. One of them pies that gives the stomach cramps to half the neighborhood. Come on, dear, have a heart, dear.
I'll let you off, I said, when you get kicked on the road, then make your teeth chatter.
Stop thing, you and your fancy airs. Arms, arms.
It's not much of a chair, but it'll do till you get your fancy new one. It was me poor Albert's chair it was. Setting it all day long he did after his leg gave out from the dropsy. Kind of bare, isn't it? I never did like a bare room. Oh well, we'll get some nice little knickknacks.
Why doesn't the beetle come? Before the week is out, that's what he said.
And who says the week's out yet? It's only Friday.
Easy now, hush, love, hush. Why distress yourself? What's your rush? Keep your thoughts nice and lush. Wait. Hush, love, hush. Think it through. Once it bubbles, then what's to do? Watch it close. Let it through. Wait. I've been thinking flowers, maybe daisies, to brighten up the room. Don't you think some flowers, pretty daisies, might relieve the gloom? Oh, wait, love, wait.
What about the judge? When will I get him?
Can't you think of nothing else? Always brooding on your wrongs when I've been heaven knows how many years ago.
Slow, love, slow, time so fast. Now goes quickly, see now it's past. Soon will come, soon will last. Wait. Don't you know, silly man, half the fun is to plan the plan. All good things come to those who can wait. Gillyflowers maybe, instead of daisies. I don't know though. What do you think?
Gillyflowers, I'd say. Nothing like a nice bowl of gillies.
Anthony!
Mr. Todd, I've paced Fleet Street a dozen times with no success. But now the sign, in business already.
Yes, yes.
I congratulate you. And,
Mrs. Lovett, sir.
a pleasure, ma'am. Oh, Mr. Todd, I have so much to tell you. I have found the fairest, most loving maid a man could dream of. And yet, there are problems. She's a guardian so tyrannical that she's kept shut up from the human eye. But this morning, this key fell from her shuttered window. The sure sign that Joanna...
Joanna?
Well, that's her name. And Turpin, that of the abominable parent. A judge, it seems, but as I said, a monstrous tyrant. Oh, Mr. Todd, when the judge is off to court, I shall slip into the home and plead with her to fly with me tonight. And yet, when I have her, where can I bring her till I've hired a coach to speed us home to Plymouth? Oh, Mr. Todd, if I could lodge her here just for an hour or two.
Bring her, dear.
Thank you, ma'am, thank you. I have your consent, Mr. Todd?
The girl may come.
I shall be grateful for this to the grave. Well, I must hurry, for surely the judge is off to the Old Bailey. 1,000 blessings on you both.
Oh, just stop it, dear. It's no fate, isn't it? You'll have to run her before the day is out.
For a few hours, before he carries her off to the other end of England.
Oh, that sailor. Since you're so hot for a little... Let him bring her here. That's the road to slit. Now, Mr. T, we'll make a lovely home for her, you and me. Poor thing. All those years and all scrap of motherly affection. Well, I'll soon change that, I will. For if ever there was a maternal heart, dear, it's mine.
Good morning, Mr. Todd.
And to you, bellissima signorina.
Oh, how do you do, senor, I'm sure.
Business with Mr. Todd, senora. Perhaps if you will give...
Now just pop on down to me, pies. Oh, looks, look at it now. Don't look like it's had a candle in an half-past never. What do you say, dear? To a nice juicy meat pie? Your teeth is strong, I hope. Yes, mine.
Good
Yeah,
morning, Mr. Todd.
Signor Pirelli.
Oh, call me Danny. Daniel O'Higgins, the name when it's not professional. It's not much, but I'd imagine you'll pretty it up a bit. I'd like me £5 back if you don't mind.
Why?
That's my bar, tuck in.
It'll hold me over till your customers start coming. Then it's half your profit you'll hand over to me. Every week on a Friday, share and share alike. All right, Mr. Benjamin Barker? Why do you call me that?
At least you got a nice full head of hair on you.
Well, Mum, to tell the truth, Mum, it's a lot.
You don't remember me, do you? Why should you? I was just a down-and-out Irish lad you hired for a couple of weeks sweeping up hair and the like. But I remember these. And you. So, Mr. Todd, do we have a deal, or do I run down the street to me good pal, Beetle Manford? You think are you smart? You foolish boy. Tomorrow you start in my employ. You understand? You like my
Oh, God, he's got an appointment with his tailor. If he's late, that's my fault. You don't know him. So you want to? Oh, me wig. Senor, I did like you said. I reminded you. The tailor, sir. Oh, yeah, dear.
Signor Pirelli has been called away.
Where did he go?
Oh, he didn't say. You should probably run after him.
No, sir. Knowing himself had orders to the contrary, I'd best wait for me.
So, Mrs. Lovett gave you a pie, did she, my lad?
Yes, sir. She's a real kind lady. One whole pie.
Whole pie, eh? That's a treat. And yet, if I know a growing boy, there's plenty of room for more, isn't there?
Sir, an aching boy.
Well, why don't you go downstairs and wait for your master there? There'll be another pie in it for you, I'm sure. Oh, and tell Mrs. Lovett to give you a nice big tot of gin.
Well, sir. Gin, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly indeed. Gin, you're a real Christian indeed, sir. Oh, Mum, the gentleman says to give me a nice tall gin.
Gin, dear? No, why not?
His hands were quick, his fingers strong. It stung a little, but not for long.
Consigned there with a friendly prod from Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. See your razor gleam, Sweeney, feel how well it fits, as it floats across the throats of hypocrites.
This is the 4th time, sir, that you've been brought before this bench. Though it is my earnest wish ever to temper justice with mercy, your persistent dedication towards a life of crime is such an abomination before God and man that I'm left with no other alternative but to sentence you to hang by the neck until you are dead. Court adjourned. It is perhaps remiss of me to close the court so early, but the stench of those miserable wretches at the bar was so offensive to my nostrils, I feared my eagerness for fresher air might well impair the soundness of my judgment.
Well, sir, the adjournment is fortunate for me as well. For today we celebrate my sweet little Annie's birthday, and to have her daddy back so soon to hug and to kiss will be her crowning joy on such a happy day.
It is a happy moment for me, too. Walk with me, for I have news for you. In order to shield her from the evils of the world, I've decided to marry Joanna next Monday.
Ah, sir, happy news indeed.
Strange. When I offered myself to her, she showed a certain reluctance. But that's normal in a young girl. Now that she has had time for reflection, I'm sure she will greet my proposal with a more sensible frame of mind.
I'm sure, sir.
The respect she owes me as her guardian should be sufficient enough to kindle a more tender emotion.
Excuse me, my lord, may I request, my lord, permission, my lord, to speak? Forgive me if I suggest, my lord, you're looking less than your best, my lord. There's powder upon your vest, my lord, and stubble upon your cheek. And ladies, my lord, are weak.
Perhaps if she greets me cordially upon my return, I shall give her a small gift.
Ladies in their sensitivities, my lord, have a fragile sensibility. When a girl's emergent, probably it's urgent, you defer to her gentilities, my lord. Personal disorder cannot be ignored, given their genteel proclivities. Meaning no offense, it happens they resent it. Ladies in their sensitivities, my lord.
Stubble, you say? Perhaps I've been a little over hasty with my morning ablutions.
Fret not, though, my lord, I know a place, my lord, a barber, my lord, of skill. Thus armed with a shaven face, my lord, some eau de cologne to brace, my lord, and musk to enhance the chase, my lord. You'll dazzle the girl until she bows to your every will.
That may well be so.
Well, here we are, sir. I bid you good day.
Good day. Where is this miraculous barber?
In Fleet Street, sir.
Perhaps you were right. Take me to him.
Certainly. The name is called
crazy in their sense.
Praise the way.
Maybe you should run along, dear.
Oh no, Mum. Don't budge till he calls for me.
I'll pop up and see where Mr. Todd sits. Oh, my poor knees just ain't what they used to be, dear. How long before the Italian gets back?
He won't be back.
Mr. T, you did it! Oh, oh, you're crazy, man! Killing a man who done you no harm! And the poor downstairs!
He recognized me from the old days. He tried to blackmail me, half my earnings forever.
Oh, well, that's a different matter. Oh, relief, dear. For a moment there, I thought you lost your marbles. Oh, that blood. Enough to make you come all over gooseflesh, ain't it? Poor bugger. Oh! Oh, £3. Well, waste not, what not, as I always say. Now, to use the old nugget.
Well, here we are, sir. Above the pie shop, sir.
I see. You may leave now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, first there's the left.
Send him up here.
In two? Surely once enough for today. Shouldn't indulge yourself, you know. Now let's see. He's off seas over already with gin.
Providence is kind.
Who is it?
Judge Turpin.
Him? Him the judge at Kelpie!
Quick, leave me.
What are you going to
Leave
do?
me, I said!
No words, Your Honor! Excuse me, Your Lordship.
Mr. Todd.
At your service, your lordship, an honor to receive your pleasure, sir.
Now, dear, it seems your governor's gone and left you high and dry. But don't worry, your Aunt Nellie will think of what to do with you. Oh, come into me lovely back parlor, dear.
These premises are hardly prepossessing, and yet the beadle tells me you're the most miraculous of all barbers in the city.
Oh, that is most generous of him, sir. And you must please excuse the modesty of my establishment. It's only a few days since I set up quarters here, and some necessaries have yet to arrive. Sit, sir, if you please, sir. Sit. And, what can I do for you today, sir? A stylish trimming of the hair? A soothing skin massage?
You see, sir, a man infatuates with love, her ardent and eager slave. So fetch the pomade and pumice stone, and lend me a more seductive tone, a sprinkling, perhaps, of French cologne. But first, sir, I think of shave.
The closest I ever gave.
You're in a merry mood today, Mr.
intended, sir.
My lord. And who may it be said is your intended, sir?
My lord. And pretty as a rosebud.
As pretty as her mother?
What? What was that?
Oh, nothing, sir, nothing. May we proceed? Pretty women. Fascinating. Sipping coffee. Dancing. Pretty women are a wonder. Pretty women. Sitting in the window or standing on the stair. Something in them cheers the air. Pretty women, silhouetted, stay within you. Dancing, stay forever, breathing lightly. Pretty women, blowing out their candles or combing out their hair. Even when they leave and vanish, they somehow can still remain. Are there, pretty women at their mirrors, in their garden, letter writing, flower picking, when they're watching how they make a dancing proof of heaven as you're living. Pretty women, sir, pretty women, yes, to pretty women, sir, pretty women, sir, pretty women.
She means to marry me someday. Everything said relieves you!
Judge Turpin! There is indeed a higher power to inform me thus in time. Joanna elope with you? Deceiving slut. I'll lock her away in some retreat where neither you nor any other vile, corrupting youth shall ever lay eyes on her again.
Sir, I beg of you.
And as for you, barber, it is all too clear what company you keep. Service them well and hold their custom, for you'll have none of mine. Mr. Todd?
Out.
Out, I say!
All this running and shouting, what is it now, dear?
I had him. And then
I know the sailor busted in. I saw them both running down the street, and I says to myself, the fat's in the fire for sure.
No, I had him. His throat was bare beneath my
And
hand.
now, dear, don't fret.
No, I had him. His throat was there, and he'll never come again.
See now, hush, love, hush. I keep telling you.
When?
What's
Why
so
do I
much?
wait? You told me to wait. Now he'll never come again. There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it, and people in the world are filled with shit. But not for long. They all deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Lovett, tell you why. Because in all of the whole human race, Mrs. Lovett, there are two kinds of men and only two. There's the one staying put in his proper place, and the one with his foot in the other one's face. Look at me, Mrs. Lovett, look at you. No, they all deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Lovett, tell you why. Because the lives of the wicked must be made brief, for the rest of us death will be a relief. No, we all deserve to die. And I'll never see Joanna. No, I'll never hold my girl to be finished. All right, you, sir, how about a shave? Come and visit your good friends. You, sir, too, sir, welcome to the grave. I will have vengeance. I will have salvation. You, sir, too, sir, no one in the chair. Come on, come on. Sweeties, waiting, I want you. You, sir, gentlemen, anyone now, don't be shy. No, not one man, no, nor 10 men, nor 100.
problem there. He's sleeping, simple as a baby lamb. Later I can fob him off with some good story. But him, what are we going to do about him?
Later on, when it's dark, we'll take him to a secret place somewhere and bury him.
Oh, I guess we could do that. I don't suppose any relatives are going to come poking out looking for him. But you know me. Bright ideas just pop into my head. And I keep thinking. Seems a downright shame. Seems an awful waste. Such a nice plump frame. What's his name has, nor it can't be traced. Business needs a lift. Debts to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. No, it seems an awful waste. I mean, with the price of meat, what it is, when you get it, if you get it. Oh, that's good. Take for instance, Mrs. Mooney has a pie shop. Business never better using only pussycats and toast. And the pussy's good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most. And I'm sure they can't compare as far as taste.
Mrs. Lovett, what a charming notion, eminently practical and yet appropriate as always. Mrs. Lovett, how I live without you all these years, I'll never know.
Think about it. Lots of other gentlemen will soon be coming for the shame. Won't they think of all their pies?
And what's the sound of the world out there?
What, Mr. Todd, what is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd, yes, all around.
It's man devouring man, my dear.
And who are we to deny it in here?
These are desperate times, Mrs. Lovett, and desperate measures are called for.
Here we are, up from the oven.
What is that?
It's priest. Try, little priest.
It's really good.
Sir, it's too good, at least. And then again, they don't commit sins of the flesh, so it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's sat.
A poet or something like that.
Now you see the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest.
Heavenly. Not as hearty as bishop, perhaps, but then not as bland as curate either.
Good for business too. Always leaves you wanting more. Trouble is, we only get it on Sundays. Lawyer's rather nice.
If it's for a price.
Order something else though to follow, since no one should swallow it twice.
Anything that's lean.
Well, and if you're British and loyal, you might enjoy Royal Marine. And when it's clean, though of course it tastes all wherever it be.
Here's that squire on the fire.
Mercy, no sir, look closer, you'll notice it's grosser.
Looks thicker, more like vicar.
No, it has to be grosser, it's green.
The history of the world, my love,
Save a lot of praise, do a lot of relatives' favors.
is those below serving those up above.
Everybody shaves, so there should be plenty of flavor.
How gratifying for once to know
That those above will serve those down below. Well, let's see. We've got Tinker,
No. Something pinker.
Taylor,
Paler.
Potter, Butler,
Subtle.
Locksmith. Now let's see. This might be a bit stringy, but then of course it's fiddle player.
No. This isn't fiddle player, it's piccolo player.
How can you tell?
It's piping hot.
Then you know what it is? doesn't appeal to you. How about Rear Admiral?
Too salty. I prefer general.
With or without his privates? They feels extra!
What is that?
It's fun. Finest in the shop. Or we have some shepherds, pie peppered with actual shepherd on top. And they've just begun. If a politician so oily, it's seven a doily, not one.
Put it on a bun. Well, you never know if it's going to run.
Try to fry it, fried is dry it.
No, the clergy is really too coarse and too weak.
That's compactor.
Yes, and always arrives overdone. I'll come again when you have judge on the menu. Have charity for the world, my pets.
Yes, yes, I know, my love.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
High, born, and low.
We won't discriminate great from
3 times. And then you 3 times. If you exactly more hot lights on, more hot points, more lights, more wait. More hot lights, more hot, more lights, more hot lights.
Keep them so and feel as I think all the keep them so and
Mischief! Mischief! Mischief!
And though I'll think of you, I guess, till the day that I die, I think I miss you less and less as every day goes by. Joanna.
With you beside me on Sunday, married on Sunday.
If only angels could prevail, we'd be the way we were, Joanna. Wake up, Joanna, another bright red day. We learned, Joanna, to sing.
Joanna! Oh, miss, please tell me, what house is this?
That's Mr. Fogg's private asylum for the mentally deranged.
A madhouse?
I'd stay away from there if I were you.
Joanna! Joanna, open this door!
Now, friend, what's all this hollering and shouting?
Oh, sir, there's been a monstrous perversion of justice. A young lady, as sane as you or I, has been incarcerated here.
Is that a fact? What's this young person's name?
Joanna.
Johanna. That wouldn't happen to be Judge Turpin's ward.
He's the one. He's the devil incarnate who's done this to her.
You watch your tongue. That girl's as mad as the seven seas. I brought you here myself, so you just hop it.
You have no right to order me about.
No right, eh? You just hop it, or I'm booking you for disturbing the peace, assaulting a police
Is there no
officer.
justice in this city? Are the officers of the law as vicious and corrupt as their masters? Joanna!
Get him! After him! Bash him on the head if need be! That's the sort of scallywag that puts this neighborhood into disrepute!
I love a lass who alas loves a lad who alas has a lad in Canterbury. 'Tis a rude diddle-dow-dee, 'tis a rude diddle-dow-dee. Nothing like a nice sit down, is there, dear? After an odd day's work. Let's see. It's 4 and 3 4 and 11 pence. That makes £7, 9 shillings and 4 pence for the week. And that don't include what I had to pay out for my nice cheery wallpaper on my music folio. A real bargain it was, dear. It being only partly singed when the chapel burnt down. Mr. T, are you listening to me?
Of course.
And what did I say, eh?
There must be a way to get to the judge.
Bloody judge. Always harping on the bloody old judge. We got a nice respectable business now. Money coming in regular, and since we're careful to pick and choose only strangers, and such like we won't be missed, who's to catch on? Oh, Mr. Tom, I'm so happy I could eat you up. I really could. You know what I'd like to do, Mr. Tom? What I dreamed. If the business stays as good, where I'd really like to go in a year or so. Don't you want to know?
Of course.
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I do.
I've had a dream ever since I was a skinny little simple thing. I mean, Richard Nettie used to take me to the seaside on a bank holiday. The pier, building castles in the sand. I can still feel my toes wriggling about in the briny. By the sea, Mr. Todd, that's the life I covet. By the sea, Mr. Todd, oh, I know you'd love it. You and me, Mr. T, we can be alone in our house when we almost own down by the sea. Wouldn't that be smashing? With the sea at a gate, we'll have Kip and Harry, one have swum to a strait from the Straits of Bering every night in the kip. When we're through our kippies, I'll be there slipping off your slippers by the sea, with the fishies splashing by the sea. Wouldn't that be smashing down by the sea?
Anything you say, anything you say.
I can see us waking, the break is breaking, the seagulls squawking, hoo-hoo, do me bacon, then I go walking with you, you-hoo. I want me buns on me esplanade, have tea and scones with me gay and plain, then I'll knit a sweater while you write a letter, unless we got better to do.
Anything you say.
Think how snug it'll be underneath that flannel when it's just you and me and the English Channel in a not cozy retreat, kept all neat and tidy. We'll have chums over every Friday by the sea. Don't you love the weather by the sea? We'll grow old together down by the sea, said hoo-hoo by the beautiful sea. I can see us now in our bathing dresses, you in a nice rich navy, and me stripes perhaps. It'll be so quiet that who'll come by it except a seagull. Ooh, we shouldn't try it, go till it's legal for two. But a seaside wedding could be devised, me rumpled batting legitimized. The islands of flutter, I'll turn into butter the moment I butter by the sea, our nest we will share our kippies with the odd paying guest from the weekend trippers. Have a nice sunny suite while the guests are rested. Now and then you can do the guesting by the sea. Very nice and proper by the sea. Bring along your chopper by the sea. Say hoo-hoo by the beautiful sea. Da-da-da-da. Give us a kiss. Oh, wasn't that lovely? Now, Mr. T, you do love me, just a little bit, don't you?
Of course.
Oh, then how about it? Of course, it would mean a little visit to St. Swithin's to legalize things, but that wouldn't be too painful, would it?
I'll make them pay for what they did to Lucy.
Now you listen to me. It's our time you forgot them morbid fancies. Your Lucy's gone, poor thing. It's your Nellie now. You know, it's been 17 years this Whitsun since me poor Albert passed on. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be married in white. Do you?
Mr. Todd! Mr. Todd, I found her!
You found Joanna?
That monster of a judge has had her locked away in a madhouse!
Where? Where?
Where no one can find her, in Mr. Fogg's asylum. Oh, Mr. Todd, she's in there with those gibbering, screeching maniacs!
Madhouse. Madhouse. Joanna is as good as rescued.
She is.
Where do you suppose all the wig makers in London go to obtain their human hair?
The morgue wouldn't be surprised.
Bedlam. They get their hair from the lunatics at Bedlam.
Then you think
Fox Asylum? Why not? For the right price, they'll sell you the hair off of any madman's head.
And the scalp, too, wouldn't be surprised. Good day, gentlemen. I'm out.
We shall write a letter to this Mr. Fogg offering the highest price for hair of the exact shade of Joanna's, which I trust you know.
yellow.
Not exact enough. I must make you into a credible wig maker quickly. There's tawny and there's gold saffron, there's flaxen and there's blonde. Repeat that.
Yes, Mr. Todd.
Repeat that. Well,
There's tawny and there's golden saffron, there's flaxen and there's blonde.
there's coarse, there's fine, there's straight and curly.
There's coarse, there's fine, there's straight and curly, there's gray, there's
yellow,
white, there's
buff
black,
and
there's curly,
rubber,
there's
and straw and
yellow.
apricot.
Sweeney waited too long before, but never again he swore. Fortune arrived, Sweeney exclaimed, Sweeney was ready, Sweeney sprang. Sweeney's problems went up in smoke, all resolved with a single stroke.
rarer.
Good. No,
Yes,
this
yes,
much
I
is
know.
cheaper.
It's cheaper, not rarer.
Here's money. Here's a pistol. For kill if you must kill.
I would kill a dozen jailers if need be to set her free.
Good, then off with you. Oh, but Anthony, listen to me once again. When you've rescued her, bring her back here. I'll guard her for you while you hire the chase to London.
We'll be with you before the evening's out, then. Mr. Todd, thank you. Thank you.
Most honorable Judge Turpin.
Most honorable, honorable.
I venture thus to write you this
Urgent note to warn you that the hot-blooded young sailor has abducted your ward, Joanna, from the institution where you so wisely confined her.
but hoping to earn your favor, I have persuaded the boy to lodge her here tonight at my tonsorial parlor
In Fleet Street, if you want her again in your arms, hurry after the night falls. She will be waiting.
Your obedient, humble servant.
Sweeney Todd. Take this letter to Judge Turpin. It's urgent.
I put the sold out sign up, Mom. Oh, that's me boy. Look, dear, a lovely muffler. Guess who it's for?
You, Mum. For me,
Wouldn't you like to know?
it's so good to me, Mum. Sometimes when I think what it was like with Senor Prelli, it seems like the good Lord sent you for me.
Oh, it's just me warm heart, dear. Room enough there for all God's creatures.
You know, Mum, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
Oh.
If there was a monster, an ogre, anything bad like that what was after you, rip it apart with my bare fists, I would.
Oh, what a sweet child it is.
Or even if it was just a man.
A man, dear?
A man what was bad. What might be alluring you all unbeknownst into his evil deeds like.
What is this? What are you talking about?
Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around.
Of course not, dear. Why should it?
Nothing's gonna harm you, no sir, not while I'm around.
What do you mean, a man?
Demons are prowling everywhere nowadays.
So they are, dear.
I'll send them howling, I don't care, I can't wait.
Oh, of course you do. What a sweet, affectionate child it is.
No one's gonna hurt you, no one's gonna dare.
I know what Toby deserves.
Others may desert you, not to worry, whistle will be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time, nothing's gonna harm you, not
What is this foolishness? What are you talking about?
little things like what I've been thinking and wondering about. It's him, you see, Mr. Todd. I know you fancy, but men ain't like women. They ain't what you can trust as I've lived and learned. Not to worry, not to worry. When it knocks free, smart what I ain't done. I can do it, help me to it. Show me something I can overcome. Not to worry, Mom. Being close and being clever is like being true. I don't mean to, I would never, I
this chat, eh?
That's Signor Pirelli's purse.
What was that, dear? What was that?
That proves it, what I've been thinking. That's his purse.
You silly boy! It's on the silly something Mr. T gave me for me birthday.
Mr. Todd gave it to you, and how did he get it?
Hey, boy, dear. At a pawn shop, dear. Come on. Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Nothing's gonna harm you, darling, not while I'm around.
Don't understand.
2 quid was it, 2 or 3.
The governor gave me his purse for 2 quid.
Not for a minute, don't you see?
I was in Mr. Todd's parlor that the governor disappeared.
Boys and their fancies, what we think of next. Come dear, sit by your Aunt Nellie and look at your lovely muffler. How warm it's going to keep you when the day's drying. And it's so coming on you. Little Todd, you make us smile for a while, but in time, nothing's gonna harm you. Not while I'm a moment, you come in to speak with me now. A moment. Because as I was sitting here with me needles, I thought to myself, that Toby, such a hard-working boy, so good, so obedient. And I says to myself, you know how your old fancies coming with me to the big house?
Yes, Mum. Indeed, Mum, yes.
Well, how about it?
You mean that I can help make him and bake him?
Oh, there's no time like the present, is there?
Oh, quite a stink, ain't there?
Them steps goes down to the old cellars. God knows what's in there. The whiffs come up and it's so mouldy and dark. Always a rock gone home to Jesus. These are the ovens.
Big enough, ain't they?
Oh, hardly big enough for all the pies we sell. 10 dozen at a time. Always be sure, close the doors properly. And now here's the grinder, dear. You know the secret that makes the pie so sweet and tender? 3 times. You put the meat through the grinder 3 times.
3 times, eh?
Now that's my boy, smoothly, smoothly.
Whew. Me making pies all on me own. Where you going, Mum?
I'll be back in a moment, dear.
Smoothly does it. Smoothly. Smoothly.
Mrs. Lovett! Mrs. Lovett!
Mr. Todd! Mr. Todd!
Sweet Polly Plunkett lay in the grass, turned her eyes heavenward sighing. I am a lass who alas loves a lad who alas has a lass in Canterbury. 'Tis a row dow diddle dow day, 'tis a row dow diddle dow dee. Ah, thank you.
Beetle Pamphlet, I didn't know you were a fellow music lover.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Lovett. Fine folio of music you've acquired.
Oh, thank you. It's my pride and joy.
Sweet Polly Plunkett saw her life pass, flew down the city road crying, I am a lass who alas loves a lad who alas has a lass, loves another lad who once I had. In Canterbury, 'tis a row dow diddle dow day, 'tis a row dow diddle dow dee. Thank you. I do hope you have a few moments today, ma'am. For I'm here on official business.
Official?
You see, there have been complaints
Complaints?
about the stink from your chimney. I say at night is something foul. Health regulations being my duty, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to let me take a look.
At the break house!
That's right.
But it's locked! And I don't have the key! It's Mr. Todd! He has the key, and he's not here right now.
And when will he be back?
Oh, couldn't say, I'm sure.
Ah, one of my mother's favorites. If one bell rings in the tower of Bray, ding dong, your true love will stay. Ding dong, one bell today. What was that?
Oh, that's Milan. He helps me with the pies.
But surely he's in the bakehouse.
Oh, yes. Well, you see, it's simple in the end. Last week he went off, and we found him 2 days later down by the embankment, half starved, poor thing. So ever since then, we locked him in there for his own security.
Then we'll have to wait for Mr. Todd. But if 2 bells ring in the tower of Bray, ding. Being a fellow music lover, why don't you raise your voice along with mine?
Oh, all right.
Ding dong,
Ding dong.
your true love will stray. Ding dong,
Ding dong.
2 bells today in the tower of Bray. Ding dong, ding dong. But if 3 bells ring in the
He's
tower,
gone down to Wapping. Won't be on for hours. He'll be ever so sorry to have missed you. Like just the other day, he was saying that if only the Beetle Bamford would grace my tonsorial parlor, I'll give him a stylish haircut, the daintiest shave, all for nothing. So why don't you come back later and take advantage of his offer?
well, that is real friendly of him. But if 4 bells ring in the tower of Bray,
Just how many bells are there?
12. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Ding dong. And lovers must pray. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Mr. Todd.
Oh, of course here. Next year had some foolish complaint about the bakehouse or something. He wanted the key, but I told him you had it. But there's no hurry, is there? Why don't you go upstairs with Mr. Todd and let him pretty you up a little bit? There's time for the bakehouse later.
Mr. Todd, do pomade the head. I do dearly love a pomaded head.
Pomade? Oh, yes, of course. And a nice face massage with bay rum, too. All for free.
Well, sir, I take that very kindly.
I am, sir, entirely at your disposal.
Let's hope he can do it quietly. In the meantime, I'll provide a little musical send-off. Sweet Polly Plunkett lay in the grass, turned her eye heavenward sighing. Who? An air. Black as a rook. Now that ain't Mrs. Mother there. Probably some old black cow. Fingernail? Clumsy. Mr. Todd?
It's done.
No, it isn't. The boy, he's guessed.
Guess what?
About Pirelli. Since you weren't here, I locked him in the bakehouse, and he's been yelling to wake the dead ever since. We'd best go and have a look for him.
No, but the judge is coming. I've already
Forget
arranged
about
it.
the bloody judge at a time like this. Let's go.
The engine roared, the motor hissed.
And who could see that the road would twist? It's Sweeney's ledger, the entries match.
A beetle arrived and a beetle dispatched to satisfy the hungry god of Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. Sweeney, 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 Sweeney.
Just this way, sir.
You do me honor, Mr. Fogg.
I agree it would be to our mutual interest to come to some sort of arrangement in regard to my poor children's hair.
Your children?
We are one happy family here, sir. And all my patients are my children, to be corrected when they're naughty, and rewarded with a sweetie when they're Back to our business. Here's the charming yellow. A little dull in tone, perhaps, but you can soon restore its natural gleam. Now here, a fine texture for a man, and as you must know, sir, there is always a discount on the hair of a male.
That one there is hair the shit I seek.
Poor child. She needs so much correction. She sings all day and night and leaves the other inmates sleepless. Come, child. Smile for the gentleman, and you shall have a sweetie. Now, where shall I cut?
Anthony!
Joanna!
What is this? What is this?
Unhand her!
Why you?
Stop, Mr. Fogg, or I'll fire!
Fire and I will stop.
I cannot shoot!
City on fire, rats and cracks, the lunatics yelling in the streets, it's the end of the world, yes, city on fire, flashbacks dancing, skirts in the ground, and the word of giant wings, watch out, look, blowing at the moonlight, big black rain, falling on the city on fire, city on fire, city on fire. Will we be married on Sunday? That's what you promised, married on Sunday. That was last August. Kiss me. There, look, blowing on the chimneys, great black crows, screeching at the city on fire, city on fire, city on fire. Toby, where are you?
Toby, where are you, lad?
It's gonna harm you.
Toby,
Not while I'm around.
Toby.
Where are you hiding? Nothing's gonna harm you, darling.
Nothing to be afraid of, boy.
Not while I'm around. Down.
Toby.
Demons are crowded everywhere nowadays.
Toby.
City on fire, rats in the streets, and the lunatics yelling at the moon. It's the end of the world. Yes. Beetle, no use hiding. I saw you. Are you in there still, Beetle? Beetle, get her, but watch it. She's a wicked one. She'll deceive you with her fancy gowns and her fancy airs and her mischief, devil's work. Where are you, Beetle? Beetle. Rats in the streets and the lunatics yelling at the moon. It's the end of the world. Good city on fire. Watch fast dancing, birds in the graves and the swing of giant wings. Watch out! Look! Run over chimneys, great black crows, screeching at the city on fire. City on fire. City on fire.
Mr. Todd! Mr. Todd!
No one here. Where is this Mr. Todd?
No matter. He'll be back in a moment. For I trust him as I trust my right arm. Now wait for him here, and I'll return in less than half an hour.
But they are after us still. What if they trace us here? Oh, Anthony, please let me come with you.
No, my darling. There's no safety for us on the streets.
But dressed in these sailor's clothes, who is to know it is I?
No! The risk is too great. Ah, miss. Look at me, miss. Oh, look at me, please. Oh, favor me with your glance. Ah, miss. Soon we'll be gone and sailing the seas and happily wed in France. And we'll sail the world and see its wonders from the pearls of Spain to the rubies of Tibet. And we'll come home to London someday. And I'll be back before those lips have time to use that smile.
Beetle, where are you? Beetle, dear Beetle. Beetle, 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 beetle. to sleep and my Joe, my Jing. He'll bring you the shoe and a wedding ring. Say here again, come again, spring. He'll be coming soon now to kiss you, my Joe, my Jing.
You, what are you doing here? Out of here, woman!
Evil is here, sir. The stink of evil from below, from her.
Out, down I stay!
Oh, she's the devil's wife, sir. Beware her, beware. She, with no pity in her heart.
Go now, out!
Hey, don't I know you, mister?
Watch out, I have no time!
Where is she? Where is the girl?
Below, Your Honor, in the care of my neighbor, Mrs. Lovett. Thank heavens the sailor did not molest her. Thank heavens, too, she now sees the error of her ways.
She has?
Oh, yes. Your lesson was well learned, my friend. She speaks only of you longing for forgiveness.
And she shall have it. She'll be here soon, you say?
I think I hear her now.
Oh, excellent, my friend.
Yes, isn't that her dainty footstep on the step?
I hear nothing.
Yes, isn't that her shadow on the wall?
Where?
There. Primping, making herself even prettier than usual, if possible.
Oh, pretty women.
Pretty women, yes.
Quickly, sir, a splash of bacon.
Sit, sir, sit.
Joanna, Joanna.
Pretty women,
Hurry, man.
pretty women are a wonder.
You're in a merry mood again today,
Yes,
Barter.
sir, pretty women.
What we do for pretty women.
Blowing out
Blowing out
their
candles.
or combing out
Combing out their hair. Then they leave. Even when they leave, when vanish, they somehow still remain. How seldom does one find a fellow spirit?
Fellow tastes. Women.
What? What was that?
The years have no doubt changed me, sir, but then the face of a barber, the face of a prisoner in the dock, is not particularly memorable.
Benjamin Barker!
Benjamin Barker!
Now then, my friend, rest now forever. Sleep now the untroubled sleep of the angels.
Boy! My razor! You! What are you doing here?
Excuse me, sir. It's not the barber sense. I'm thinking to ask for a shave.
When? How long have you been
Sir,
there?
I
What
beg
did you
of
see?
Please, sir, whatever I've seen, no man shall ever know. I swear. Please, sir.
A shave, eh? At your service.
But, sir.
Oh, no. Whatever you may have seen, your cheeks are in just as much need of a razor as before. Come, sit, sir, sit.
Leave them to me. Open the oven doors.
No! Open the doors, I say!
Don't you touch her!
What's the matter with you? It's just some meddling old beggar woman.
No. Oh, God.
Don't I know you, she said. You knew she lived. From the moment I walked into your shop, you knew my Lucy lived.
I was only thinking of you.
thought was only for the best. Believe me, can we still be married?
The history of the world, my pets,
Ooh, Mr. Todd, leave it.
is learn forgiveness and try to forget.
By the sea, Mr. Todd will be comfy, cozy. By the sea, Mr. Todd, where there's no one.
But life is for the alive, my dear, so let's keep living it.
Just keep living it, really living it.
There was a barber and his wife, and she was beautiful. A foolish barber and his wife. She was his reason and his life, and she was beautiful, and she was virtuous, and he was naive.
Pat a cake. Pat a cake. Baker's man. Bake me a cake. No. No. Bake me a pie. To delight my eye. And I shall sigh. The crust. The pie. Mr. Todd. The old beggar woman. You hunged her too, have you? Shouldn't you know? Shouldn't harm nobody. Razor. Razor! Cut. Cut, Cadogan. Watch me grind my corn. Pat him. Prick him. Mark him with B. Put him in the oven for baby and me! Oh, you'll pardon me, gentlemen, but you may not enter here. Oh, me mistress don't let no one enter here, for you see, sirs, there's work to be done. So much work. 3 times, that's the secret. 3 times through for them to be tender, juicy. 3 times through the grinder. Smoothly does it. Smoothly. Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. His skin was pale and his eye was odd.
He shaved the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again.
He trod a path that few have trod.
Did Sweeney Todd.
The demon robber of Fleet Street. He kept a shop in London town, a fancy clients of good renown.
And what if none of their souls were saved? They went to their maker